Hello, this is Mystery.
I'm cat.
Ah! My ear. And this is our review of the NECA Aliens Mantis Alien action figure
With chest burster.
which is
You suck.
no. This is NECA's remake of one of the old Kenner figures from the 90s, and I actually had this one too. I still got it, and we'll compare it to the original.
Mr. Evilcheese got killed by the alien before it even got out of the box.
Shut up. But this is one of the ones I seen the preview and I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get it.
Me too. And I actually like the figure better than I like the preview picture.
It looks really, really cool.
I love the way they did the silver on it.
Yeah, it seems a lot more silver than the preview picture. The preview picture seemed more green than silver. It looks very cool. And there's some art there. It looks really silver in the art too. Mixes a little bit of green. And there you can see the back of the package a little bit. Well, it's not the back of the
Dark
package.
Horse comic book inside.
Yep, they used to include these with the old Kenner figures.
Sucks that it's folded in half though. And
here's the back, just made it look like the Kenner backs the way they used to do them.
The invasion is on.
Here's a little description of something. And some other figures you can get. I don't know why he's blue.
Because he's the frozen alien from the movie Frozen.
There's some other Kenner Predators. And a few other cool things you can get. Alien Queen, Power Loader, and there's the Blade Fighter for Predators.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy. I like him.
He is really awesome. Well, let's open this up. And we open up this Mantis Alien. And this is probably my favorite alien figure they've made.
I would definitely guess that it is. Because off camera, he was just complaining about the fact that he felt pressured now to do a fabulous review because he likes this thing so fucking much. And it was overwhelming.
Well, there's just like so much. It's like, oh, this is so cool.
I really do like him a lot.
It's like NECA. That's just going insane lately with this awesome Predators review. They're like the best Predators they made, and then they come out with this alien, and he's just so badass. Like, I see the pictures of this, and I'm like, well, it looks really cool in pictures. Looks pretty awesome, but gotta see it in person.
And it's even better in person.
Yep. The articulation on us hoping that all these joints were articulated, but it was, I figured it might be a little crazy, but holy crap.
They are.
There's even a double joint right there. And then there's a joint here. And then there's a joint there. Just one. Oh, wait.
No, it moves too.
I thought that was just a spinny joint. So that's even an extra joint I didn't even know they had. And then this is a joint.
His claws look cool.
It's a little stuck, but I know it moves because I got this one to move over here. Yeah, there we go. Man. And then his legs, like I could almost see like an older figure. That one would move. But it moves on this one. So you can make him super tall.
I think he even has a joint in his tail, doesn't he?
I don't know about that. Because I was trying to move it.
I thought he did. Maybe he doesn't.
No, I don't think it does.
It's still really cool looking tail, though.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
He is really awesome. I'm trying to figure out if this is the old torso. Because it almost looks like it's the old torso, but they just glued this whole thing onto it. Which I think is what they did. But I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell. It seems like a lot to make work. I don't know. I'd have to compare it to another one. But, man, then you got this head, which is so cool.
Those shoulder things are awesome.
And then, like most of the aliens, it's got that movable mouth. And also the little inner mouth.
I really like the translucent they use, too. It's like the perfect amount of see-through.
Yeah. He looks really cool in the light, too. Bring the light over here.
Looks like he's radioactive.
The original was also translucent. The original Kenner one, back when I bought those figures, I thought he was one of my favorite ones. So that's cool that this is like my favorite NECA version of a Kenner alien.
He's really cool. He's ridiculously awesome. Like, way better than I thought he would be. And I was excited about this one, thought he'd be cool, and he's even better than I thought.
Yeah.
I love the head on him. Look at that shit. The way they did the silver is just awesome.
Yeah. This is another one of, I would say, one of NECA's best figures ever. Not just aliens, just...
In general.
Yeah, it's just so badass in so many ways.
I like him. His colors are cool.
So here's a little chest burster. And it's painted green with black on his back.
Those colors look really cool.
I like it.
It makes him look less like a penis.
Yeah.
I was thinking the chest bursters just look like little dicks.
And it's got a bendy tail, which it stops like in there somewhere. So I like the little thing. It looks cool. Okay, so here is the classic NECA Mantis Alien. This is pretty cool back then.
He looks so shitty compared to the new one.
Yeah, but if you only seen the new one, back then this was like, whoa, this thing's so cool.
Those things on his back look fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's just got two little dicks sticking out.
Just makes him, I don't know why.
He's supposed to twitch his arms, I think. It just
Yeah,
doesn't work
like-
completely right.
I think this arm is kind of bent in too because it was laying in a box. But still, it really does look like they got the paint just like the old one on this new Kenner one.
So much cooler.
Yeah, this is an old shitty one, but
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I love the fact that they're taking these old toys that were just like, I mean, for their day they were good, but they're just half-assed like whatever.
the design
And making them into something fucking awesome.
Yeah, but the design of this was really cool. They just did it more realistically and better.
That's what I mean, is that like,
I mean,
old toys are intrinsically shitty. Just because that's how it was back then.
yeah.
And it's really awesome that they're reimagining all these and making them so cool.
Well, you fell over.
When we do comparisons, we definitely have to compare him to Clan Leader.
Yeah.
Because of the aliens and predators, those two are the coolest.
They really did a good job on that paint. Like the silver and the green, just...
I mean, especially, look at his head, like... On the old one, it's just silver on top and green on the bottom, and on the new one, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. They did such a good job.
Yeah, NECA really did take a few parts that were kind of just plain and really made them stand out. Like, really added a lot of detail to that head.
I'd have to say, like, for figures this size, like, not including, like, Hot Toys and Fison and all that shit, but for figures this size, like the regular figures, NECA is probably my favorite company. They always do an amazing job.
This is like what was this? I don't know, between $20 and $25 for this. That seems cheap for how amazing this thing is, and all the articulation. Like you buy figures, other figures would be like $50. It wouldn't be this cool. Like this thing is amazing.
He's fucking awesome. I love this thing.
I really think I want to get another one.
We should definitely have an extra, especially just in case we break him somehow, because I'm always afraid it's going to happen. Or one of the cats will knock it down and break it. Those dicks.
But some of the design is taken from the comic too. They had included, like these old Kenner figures came with a little Dark Horse comic book. And they included, it looks like the exact same one, because I remember the art. It even says number 10 and there's just crazy stuff going on there.
Looks like G.I. Joe guys.
But like there, like on this one, you can see that he's got like them little things sticking up, but they don't stick up much. So if they just went and buy the toy, they wouldn't know that it's supposed to stick up a lot, and that's what they did over there.
It looks so cool.
So it looks like they kind of took a little bit from the book too.
Those I don't even know what you call them, like the ridges, bones, whatever, sticking out of his shoulders. I think that's one of the coolest things about him. And his spiky claws.
Yeah.
And his head. I love that head. Even the dirty teeth. Like on the old one, you can see they just painted them gold, which looks kind of odd. And on the new one, they made them look like dirty, disgusting teeth, and I love it.
I really like that they added the articulation there too. Mm-hmm. Because the old one couldn't do that.
Those spiky claws are so awesome.
But yeah, this one didn't have a whole lot of articulation. It can do that. basically like the action figures at that time. They're just like around 5 points of articulation.
There's only one thing that I wish I would have done a tiny bit differently.
What?
Having some of the green show through on his claws.
Oh,
Because they're completely silver.
Yeah,
but they're still awesome. I just think that would have been even cooler.
Yeah, I could see that. But, man, this guy is just so cool.
He is awesome.
Okay, we're gonna look at this guy a little closer, I guess. Just because I don't know how well you saw him yet. But that head is just ridiculous.
Dude, like the pieces that go out over where his, I guess you would call them eyes, are at. Like, I love that. That looks really cool, this right here.
Yeah, I like that too. There's lots of detail on there. And got the tubes. Here's one of these little flexible tubes. Mouth.
I love his teeth.
And look at that crazy neck.
I guess those are kind of like collarbones. Like
These?
really exaggerated collarbones.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. I love them.
And there's a like crazy looking shoulder design there. And the arm. And then it gets super crazy down here at the actual claw.
Look at all them spikes.
So you see this thing coming, it's like, I don't want to fight that, I'm going home. Then the back here, it looks like some kind of crazy just shell.
Oh, there's a little point sticking out. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All little spikes.
Gets kind of plain right there. But then you
They
get
still
this.
put like the little stitches in, the vertebrae stitches looking thing.
Then you get down to this, and it almost looks like a little bug thing itself. It's crazy looking. And then even underneath is crazy looking.
I love that tail. That's pretty awesome. Like, if you should show a good close-up of the other side of it, because the amount of detail they put in there is ridiculous. All the tubes and shit underneath.
Yeah.
I love that weird Geiger mechanical looking shit.
Then the thigh right here looks basically like most of the other ones, and even right here. Then when you get down to here, that's where it changes a little more. You got this crazy shaped foot.
That's what I'm talking about with the claws. Is like on the foot, it's still that see-through, and you could see it in the webbing of the foot. And I just think they could have put a little bit of that into the claws, but it's like a very, very minor complaint with how awesome this figure is. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying he's not 100% perfect, but he's like 99% perfect.
yeah, I agree. They could have had a little bit of the green in the claws. This guy is just so cool.
He is awesome.
Can't say that enough. Now for articulation. We talked a lot about the articulation already, but didn't go over it completely.
It's pretty extensive.
Now there's the mouth, which can go like that. Then the little inner mouth could come out about that far. The head can spin around, go back and forth, a decent amount. Then up at the shoulders, there's a hinge joint, and also can spin like that. Then right here at the elbows, there is a double joint, and it can spin there too. And then down here at this next elbow, there's a joint, hinge joint, and also it can spin. Then at this next elbow, or maybe wrist,
How many elbows do you get?
it can also
The wrist.
spin there, and also there's a hinge joint again. And then here at this little piece of the claw, it can spin, and also there's a hinge joint. Then you get down to the torso, spin around there, go back and forward. Then at the hips, nice articulation there. Then here at the knee, you get a double joint. Then you get a hinge joint here, and I think I can spin. Oh, I don't know if, well, yeah, kind of. Then down at the ankles, I think at the ankles is a ball joint. Yeah. And as we're saying, I don't think there's any articulation at the tail. But so what? This thing has a ridiculous amount of articulation.
And with the kind of tail he has, it doesn't really need articulation.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with it anyway. So
Just tilted a tiny bit.
the articulation on this is insane. Like, I can almost see them skipping out on some of this stuff here. But they didn't. They put it all in there, and that's just...
Ridiculous?
Yes. Ridiculously awesome. Now, as for the paint, like, you can see that his body, like, the plastic is, like, the clear translucent, and then they painted on top of that. And that turned out pretty cool. It's just like the original. That's what they did.
But better.
Yeah. The original looks like it was just silver and yellow teeth. But this one they added a little more in there. There's silver, and then you get some...
shading, yeah.
Yeah, like, there's some darker, almost purpley gray colors. And gold on some of the stuff there.
And his teeth and claws that are like kind of bronzes gold look more realistic.
Yeah. Even paint a little arm out. His toes. So, yeah, the paint on him is pretty damn awesome. Really impressed with it. The way the lower jaw looks there, too.
See-through.
Mm-hmm. And there's the NECA Mantis Alien next to the clan leader Predator, which is also based off a Kenner Predator.
Look at these badass motherfuckers! I fucking love them.
They are so awesome. Like, these are just some of the best, two of the best NECA figures ever.
And there's the third of the best.
Yeah, another one.
I love that guy too.
This is based on, not based on a Kenner figure, but based on the concrete, the concrete jungle video game. But he is also really cool. They're just really
like
kicking
three
ass.
of the coolest figures. I fucking love them.
They're just so damn awesome. So there's Mantis Alien next to one of the more classic aliens. I think this is the Kenner. This is the NECA's 2-pack. This is based on the Kenner aliens. And yep, this one's way cooler. I think he could probably stand up a lot taller too. He stretch his legs all the way out. Yeah, he can. He's a lot taller.
Gigantic.
And his arms are way longer too. Look how long. Hi, buddy. You want to give me a hug?
I'm gonna fuck you and then bite your head off and eat it.
Damn Mantis. Alright. So, this is such an awesome figure. You know I love my NECA figures because I do so many reviews on them, but this is one of my favorites ever.
They're a really good company. They do a really good job most of the time.
Yeah. And this figure,
He's glorious.
they really stepped it up with these last Predators and these aliens here. He's just amazing. The articulation is crazy, the paint, the sculpt. And you even get the little chest burster in the little original comic book. So that's really awesome. I'd definitely pick this up if you're an Alien fan.
Look at that wingspan on him.
Yeah.
You want a hug?
Well, get this figure.
Yes!
This is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Holy shit, what is that thing?
It looks like some sort of mantis alien.
A Mantis Alien? What the hell, man? What? Wait a second here. What? Hold just a minute. I said hold on, Alien. Hold on, Alien, just 1 second. I need to clear something up here. So you're a Mantis Alien? A Mantis Alien? You mean, hold up. You mean to tell me a facehugger the size of this crawled onto a tiny little praying mantis and laid an egg inside of it? It would crush the praying mantis. Tiny little praying mantis. How would that work? It's impossible. It's impossible for this thing to attach onto a little inch tall freaking praying mantis.
Well, we're not on Earth, so there's no Earth praying mantises here, so I would assume that it attached to some large alien praying mantis, like some sort of alien species. It's mantis-like, you know. It's probably what happened. I don't think it's attached to a little inch tall.
Shut up, fast kid. I'm making a point, and I don't care what you say. There ain't no giant mantis aliens running around. I don't believe it. Yeah, that's right, alien. I don't believe you exist, so I ain't wasting any bullets on you, and you can't hurt me because I don't believe in you. So you might as well just go away. No, don't. Stop it. Stop. You're not real. Don't touch me. No. 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 See? No such thing as Mantis Alien.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh,